Good evening, everyone. So welcome to our next webinar series that we're going to discuss today about spa and recreation, and specifically in the hotel industry. We do have very much excited guest today. She is the spa and recreation manager in one of the Rotan International, let's say. So she prepared this topic today about the ways to maintain the high quality standards at the spa and recreation. Her name is Hanna Kulyba. We will have welcomed her to our this session, and we will start within the 1 minute. If you have any questions so far, you can put your questions to the chat box. You can use the chat box, and we are live in the Facebook, and you can subscribe our channel in both in the YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, as well as the Facebook. We will start within the 1 minute. Thank you very much. Okay, I guess it's already 8. Hanna, welcome to our webinar. It is nice to see you. So we're going to talk about the spa recreation, which is one of the another revenue stream of the hotel industry, which is very much important. And sometimes hotels tend to forget or just ignore this department at full potential, let's say. So we are looking forward to see the slides and see more in depth how to maintain the quality standards in this department. It's your turn, so I will just give you the control so you can share your screen. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move on.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Jayhoon, for inviting me for this your channel that we can talk a little bit about my field of business, not only about smart reservations, assets, L&D, but also about some recreation and spa souls. So I chose the high quality standards and the spa recreation topic just because we are coming back on track after COVID, after lockdown, and we need to maintain this high quality standards and actually maybe even retrain our staff, because for sure some of them they also forget about what we need to do with our guests. And plus during this period people they analyzed a lot and they're expecting really high quality standards when they enter into the spa in the hotel or just in any other spa or fitness centers. So let me just go with the next. Well, you cannot. Oh, now I can. So I would like to start with elements of luxury. We can call it luxury. Some people, they like this word, some people not. But me, I like it because it's not just because the word is something expensive. It's just a way of life, and how you live your life and how you represent yourself, especially if you're working in hospitality in 5-star properties. So I would like to start with services. So if we will talk only about the spa and recreation, it's not only our department who is doing this experience, it's the whole experience of whole hotel. It starts from the bellboy, it starts from the valet, it starts from the front office in the hotel, and we need to make sure that the whole journey in the spa, it starts from the beginning of the entrance in the hotel. So when the elevators are clean and the whole experience is not spoiled. As well, we need to focus on the quality and consistency of service. So what I mean by that, it's not just one time we met the guest and we give the perfect service. We need to maintain it. We need to keep the person willing to come back all the time to the hotel, to the spa, to try, if they like the spa or fitness center, they will try other restaurants, other outlets. We can communicate and we can just make it all together at one big, let's say, family. So to give this a feeling that we are looking for them, we're waiting for them. If we're talking about facilities, we can go to the cleanliness and condition. This is the most important in recreation, and where you have this intimacy, you know, when you're willing to go to the pool, you're going to the gym, and you want to have things around you clean, especially after this pandemic. And we need guests, just let them feel comfortable that we're waiting for them, as I said. So like, just to not follow only standards, we will go a little bit forward after, but just to give your own soul, your own emotions. For example, as a presentation, we can give an example. We can say, like, this is your welcome drink, and that's it. But if we will keep the story behind, we can say this is the immunity boosting welcome drink with the ginger and lemon, and it will boost your energy and you will be energized for the whole day. Something like this, the small touch when we interact with the guest, it's very important, especially in the field of spa, recreation, and in hospitality in general. Let's go for next slide. So I like this quote, literally. The most important thing you can do is make the distinction between customer service and guest hospitality. You need both things to thrive, but they are completely different. So usually people, they think, oh, customer service, hospitality, it's the same. But as per me, and I'm totally agree with Danny Myers that it's not really the same. There is difference. So let's see what is the difference. So customer service, as we said, it's the standards. It's basic standards, our SOPs, job description, checklist, the things which we have to remember and memorize by heart to do, how to do it. And it's like, it just goes automatically with an experience. I was watching one of the your webinars, and Nijat, he said that how he was fixing the towels, not the towels, sorry, the tables at the restaurant, that you hate it at the beginning, but then you become professional. Same we do in the spa. I can say when I just started my career in the spa, we were rolling towels. I hate it, like really, I hate to roll towels, but then it goes as a standard, it just goes as experience, and you become professional. So, and by that, when we follow these all procedures, we work on it. So our customer service, we can say it's the high quality customer service or high level customer service. But my favorite part is the guest hospitality, especially like, I don't know, maybe just because we're very connected in recreation, it's very personalized touch, but it should be service from the heart. It should be emotional connection. You have to light lights in people. If you see someone is coming, let's say upset or not self-confident to the gym, you need to give this person opportunity to believe in himself. I don't know, just to be able to relax. As I'm telling my team, see, if the person is not smiling, make sure when he's leaving, he has to smile. Give a joke, give nice compliment, just a small touch, just keep the line, professional line, but just make it more, the person more attached to the place, more attached to the colleague. So this is very important in terms of recreation and spa. Can go for the next slide. Yeah. So let me talk a little bit more about emotional hospitality. So as I said, emotions, there are energy, and all energy have touch points. So we need to find this touch. We need to find this, I would not say the weak point, but with experience, when you interact a lot with people, you can find where they feel a little bit weak, a little bit more sensitive points, and you need just to give this empathy to feel the person. And once you find the way what to sell in the right direction, or what to recommend the person, that they will appreciate that you're not just selling massage, but you're selling exactly what they were looking for, what they wanted to have. And this is very important in terms of high quality standards. It's not just, as I said, it's not just customer service, it should be hospitality. We should host people, and we have to give these emotions. That's what we're trying always work on our team. And the main feedbacks what we received, the team is amazing, guys. Like, I like your, let's say, competitors pool more, but I'm always coming back to your place because here I feel myself as at home, like really I feel that I'm appreciated and people they taking care of me. This is the most important for us in our business. So what like the key concepts of the emotional hospitality, it's the ability to ask the right questions. So we're not asking like some strange questions, we're asking whatever we feel like. By that we actively listen, and while you're listening to your guest, you will understand what to ask next. We need to proact, like whatever, like if the guest even didn't ask us, we need to understand the guest needs and to go a little bit one step before the guest. And we have to understand, as I said, like we have to understand guest needs, and while we understand their needs, so we are not talking about our personal experience, or if we like something or we don't like something. We need to understand exactly what the guests need by actively listening and by the right questions. And as I said again, the empathy is very important in hospitality itself, and especially in the spa and recreation. And nowadays, after COVID, we became kind of psychologist, because people, they want to feel this energy, they want to feel that somebody is taking care of them. So this is one of the crucial points now in our days in our field. Let's go to the next. Yeah, so we can talk a little bit about the guest experience. As I said again, the feeling that comes from the standards being met is the most important. What does it mean? That the guests, when they come to the luxury hotel, to 5-star hotel, to 5-star spa, fitness center, they know what they want. They know that it should be good service. It should be high quality standards. Everything has to be done professional, and as I said again, with the extra care, with the extra touch. So guests, they know what to expect, and now the competition is very high, so we need to work always to be better and better and improve ourselves during the professional experience, and especially in our recreation and fitness. As we keep telling, I keep telling everyone every day, it's like in my team, that we need to create moments. We're not following just a checklist, or we're not just following standards. Yes, it's very important, and you need to do this because you're working in the hotel and hospitality, but you need to be creative. You need to find a way how to interact with the guests. You need to find a way how to let them feel comfortable and happy at the place. So this is the most important, also one of the most important things. Sequences of service, that's what I started at the beginning. It's how each team member of our team can make an impact to create the best journey and the excellent journey and memorable journey for our guests. The goal, as I said before, so we want the guest to come back, to be our loyal customer, to be always, to felt that he feels always that he's welcomed in the place. And then by that, like at the end of the day, you don't need any marketing, you don't need any promotions, you don't need anything. Like if you made this place comfortable and people, they feel themselves happy, they will tell their friends, they'll tell their family that let's go to the pool because it's amazing there. Atmosphere is amazing, energy is amazing, it's comfortable, no stress, no complaints, everyone is happy. And when you keep all this group of people together, they will make it bigger with their friends, and that's it. And your budget achieved, you're financially super high, and everyone is happy. Team is happy because they're providing great service, they're getting great feedbacks from the guests, and the guests, they're happy because everyone around is with a positive energy. This what, like, I think now it's the best time actually to work on it, and will be the locomotive of the market of the service experience. So if we're talking about the sequences, so we can talk about reservation, reception, reservation agent, different places they call it different, the guest experience agent, it can be also the hostess, whoever. It's the first point of contact, and for me it's the most one of the most important people in the team, because they the first point of contact, they talk to people, they interact with them, they basically selling point, and they're the main person who is represent the club, represent the spa, and represent the hotel in general. So the key points, it's just to they need to follow, it's how to welcome the guest with a warm tone. So we need to smile, we need to give this, as I said, we need to light lights when we talk to them. We need to be informative, but with no need to talk a lot. Like, you have to be kind and smiley and positive. Just give the most important information, but do not go over the top, because people, they respect their time. We need to give the confirmation that the person is, it should be sharp, like, as long as very kind and gentle and professional, it should be sharp, because the person, they need to hear many times the confirmation, and we need to do the proper booking, so we will not have this overlap. So this is the main work of the reservation agent. It's just, like, as I said, just to sell, upsell, and let them come back. And not only just, as example, massage. We have a guest, he's telling, oh, I have sore muscles, I won't have massage. You cannot just have one massage and then you don't have sore muscles, or you don't have your stiffness in your neck, right? You need to get a course of massages, let's say minimum 6, 7, 8, to become healthy. And for us, it's not about money. It's more about, we need to take care of the guest. We want him to maybe healthier. We want him to repair himself and restart the trainings and remove the headache, whatever. So this is the thing this is the main goal of the reservation agent: to sell, upsell, and to help the guest. This is like the same line. If you're talking about reception has to be in the most of the hotels actually now, the reception reservation is the same if you're talking about the recreation and spa. So they need to give this warm welcoming. They need to give the, as I said, brief and helpful orientation. But as well, if you're talking about the club tour or spa tour, we are not just telling that this is the sauna, this is the steam. We can say, like, here we have a sauna with 110 degrees, here we have a steam with 100% humidity, but with a 45, 43 degrees temperature. And the best way just to take it as a hot and cold experience. Have you ever tried? And the guests like, oh, they woke up. They're not just watching the boring tour of the facilities. They have the whole story and whole journey behind. And you say, like, we had a hot and cold experience. You can go to take sauna, and then you can go to the cold plunge, or you can take the cold shower and come back to sauna, and it will improve your metabolism, it improves your muscles and everything. And we just tell this, and the guests like, oh, this stuff, they know what they're doing, and they know where they're working. Example also with if we are going to the gym, and not just showing here's the gym, we can say here we have cardio machines, here we have weightlifting area for the whole muscles. You pick up your favorite machine and you say, this one, it's like, it's not everywhere, not in all hotels in the city we can find the machine. So just small touch, and immediately it's changed the difference. Or you can enter to the gym, if you have beautiful view, you say, we have an amazing view in the gym, and you will be mentally and physically recharged after the session in the gym. And it's done, sold out. Yes. So, and upon departure, we can ask about the experience, and not just like, thank you, have a nice day. It's boring. We can say, how was your workout? How are you feeling yourself now? But not to be extra, but just a small point. Or if it's your member, let's say, and he knew that he's going for vacation tomorrow, he has a flight, he mentioned it somewhere in between lines, and you can say, have a safe flight tomorrow, or hope you will enjoy your weekend in Paris where you going. Small things. And when the guest is coming back, again, you can ask, hey, how was your trip? How is it? So you look good, you look well rested. Just a small compliment, and immediately you'll see the person, they trust you and they want to talk to you and they want to come back. That's what I mean, like about the polite closing remarks. And also, it's like a psychology part. Like you just say, "No, nice T-shirt," and the guest, they wanted to say something not nice, and then they forgot what they wanted to say, and it's really working. Next. About the retail experience, it's mostly for the spa industry where we have the beauty products. It's not applicable for fitness. It's applicable, but not that much as we're talking for the spa experience. So the most important that all staff, not only spa therapists, not only the massage therapists, they know information about the products, ingredients, and how it works, as well the reception and housekeeping attendants. Everyone needs to know whatever we're selling, starting from the services, and we can end with the retail products. For example, if we have a receptionist who never tried massage in their full life, so it's impossible to sell massage because they don't understand, they don't have this light in their eyes. Or we have receptionists who never visit the gym or never been at the pool. That also happens, right? So it all goes to the trainings and the knowledge of the staff. I had a good example. We had a housekeeping attendant, very sweet lady, and it was the guest, and she was just like passing by the retail shelves, and she was talking with her friend in between lines. The housekeeping attendant, they started to have small chat, and she said, you know what, I bought, because we have staff discount, of course, she said, I bought this cream for my face and it's really plumped my skin and it's so nice, and they have ingredients, this rose, it smells so well. Can you imagine that just with the chat with the housekeeping attendant, the guest, she came and she said, you know, the housekeeping attendant, she's such a professional seller. She just sold me in the changing room creams, which I want to buy. So, you know, small things like stuff they know, and they can give this impression that we really know what we are doing and where we are working. Then what we go with the technique and touch, that's what I said, that we need to keep our professional like example again. I had a girl at the reception. She was explaining the facial treatment. And the way how she was explaining, like me, I was watching and like, I want to buy, because the way she's like, first you go and they will give you the nice bathrobe, and then they do the scrub for your face, and then they put the cream, and it smells so nice. And I was like, can I buy it also? With this guest. So there's the technique, and you just give with the manners and your engagement, like you really love the treatment genuinely, so the guest will trust you. And for sure, even if they didn't like something during the treatment, they will think like, oh, maybe it was something wrong with me. That girl, she loved it, but me, I also like it. So this is all about spa staff, and all about knowledges and training of the staff. Same with I just started to talk about treatment experience. It's again about the knowledges, and it's again about the therapies. They can also explain before the treatment, during the consultation form. They can explain shortly the full flow of the treatment. They can explain the products which they will use, so that the guest will not be surprised what it was, how it was. So they will understand the flow, and also it should be tailored. It should be like, we can say, we will do something for you here extra because, let's say, your skin is a little bit red, I will put extra mask, or I will do massage because I feel that your neck is stiff, but I will do the facial for you. So we can go also for the personal trainings. I'm talking about spa mostly, but for the personal trainings, it's the same. We can make it tailored. We can go in the kind of professional relationship with the guest. We can understand their lifestyle. We can understand that tomorrow he's traveling and he needs to have proper rest. So we need to give him normal workout, like that he will just sleep properly. Or after the flight, he will come back and he will say, "I want to work out," but you cannot work out hard out just after your flight. And the fitness instructor, he can do the training. At the end of the training, he can say, "Would you like to have a massage?" Because it really will help you. It will help your metabolism. It will help you to recover after the flight. So all those small things, when we are aware about all our services, you can just advise him just to go to sauna or to steam to release and just to get more energy. So all the small touch, and the guest immediately, they will feel appreciated that you take care of them. You think about how to make their life easier and healthier. So this is the crucial part in our work with people and our clients and customers.
I have a question before you jump. I already finished. Good. Good. Thank you, Anna. It was quite a very, let's say, fast shift about what you are doing in the Scrum recreation. The main highlight was all about training of the staff. I have a question here. What kind of traits, let's say, what kind of skills you are looking in once you are recruiting someone to your team?
I will tell you, I have few, but the main, I will look at the personality. I will not look at the experience, even though if it will be the massage therapist or the facial therapist or the even fitness instructor. Okay. Nowadays it's so easy to get other skills, or I don't know, to train yourself once you start the work. Like for me, it's the personality. It's the most important. If the person was born to love people, mm-hmm. and to help people and to treat people and to serve people without being offended that I'm a servant, just to feel that they just came home. Why the same as that you have guests coming to your house to get the tea, why you cannot you serve them, and the same you can serve the tea your guest in the spa or in the hotel. It's like nothing to do with this. So for me, it's the personality. It's to be positive, to be kind, to be helpful, to be caring, and to be empathic. And at the same time, skills, of course, it's important, but this we can teach. And one more thing, like, let's say it's for hospitality. It's for not only for recreation, it's for hospitality. We need to have a person organized. If you have an interview, you need to see that the person, how they talk, the manners, their voice, their appearance, everything. It matters. It really is the first impression. And if they're working with people, they need to know how to give this first impression.
I agree. I think in your job specifically, it is very much that you need to someone who is really very much friendly, because you don't want someone who have a, let's say, very much without any emotions, just sitting in there, just doing his job. We would like to someone who really understand what we want. As you mentioned, for example, I'm coming from the business trip, very hard, let's say, flight. It was not so very much good flight, let's say, for me, and you cannot just offer me a gym right away. So you need to understand your customers better way in order to, for example, if you don't have a time, you cannot offer the, let's say, the person who is coming for the business purpose, he has only meetings to go. You cannot give him the, let's say, 1 hour workout session. So he needs something right on the way, 10 minutes to activate his muscles, go to the meeting, be energetic. For example, I remember from one of my experience in the gym, I was about to go to the commercial meeting in the UAE. Before the flight, actually I have stepped in the gym. So the guy there, actually, he understood, we had a conversation. He gave a small 5-minute workout. As I'm going regularly, he understood that I have a business trip. So he just gave me a 5-minute workout burning, let's say, fat burning, let's say, session, which made me very much active up until the night that I arrived to the UAE. I was very much active. And I feel that this activity, let's say, in my body. So it's all about understanding the guests. Another question, which you talk about a lot, about guests, your staff understanding what the products they are selling. Do you do, let's say, testing of the products regularly? Let's say, for example, you're selling the facial massage. Do you do for your, let's say, employees once in a quarter or once a year training so they can understand?
You know what we're doing once per month, one of the employee, they get the service knowledge training. So it's basically like a role game. We have someone who is playing reception, and one of the staff member, they are guest. And we can give the different scenarios. Sometimes they can improvise. I have a girl, she's like, I said, okay, you will get a massage today. She's like, wow, cool, I get a massage. I'm like, no, it's your part of your training, part of your job. So you need to take it serious. She's like, okay. She's coming to the reception and she took it too serious. Receptionist is like, good afternoon, miss. He started the full procedure standard. Would you like to have a massage? She's like, yeah, but I'm pregnant. And it was like, seriously, like she just wanted to make it harder for her to, like, she's like, can I have massage if I'm pregnant or no? But basically you can, but in certain periods, right? And the training was like, okay, madam, and we had to switch from normal massage. We started to do pregnancy massage for non-pregnant colleague. So this is what we're doing, and then by that we're training the receptionist. By that we're training the colleague who is receiving massage and receiving the treatment, because at the end of the training she has to give the feedbacks, what she didn't like, what she liked, and what was special. And in the side of massage room, the therapist, she's explaining in details the flow. Let's say she will say that here I'm doing the part of deep tissue massage because here you have a sore muscles. Here I will switch to aroma massage. You will feel the coconut oil, I don't know, with a lemongrass smell or something like this. So they're going into details, and then is the full journey she receives, and then she has to explain, she has to give her feedbacks. And the next month, this girl who was the client, the customer, she will be receptionist, because she remembers everything. And by that, like every team member, they can cover reception. They can sell. They can know they can know the whole procedure, whole standards. And if there's any types of emergency, they can help the team.
I think it's another point here. You mentioned it can be counted as a reward. Let's say reward to your employee.
Yes, that's what we are doing as well. Now after the COVID, we will work on it even more. So what we will do, like, you will get priority to get a training / reward. If you're booking, let's say, not 60 minutes massage, you will jump to 90 minutes massage. I have a girl at one of the colleagues. The way how she books massage, it's really funny, because she had massage for 90 minutes before, like not in our property, but before. And she's like, you know what, Hanna, 60 minutes is not enough. I'm like, yeah, it's not enough. You just came, you just lay on the bed and massage is done. And then whenever she books the guest and they're like, I want to have 1 hour massage. She's like, 1 hour only? But it's not enough. Can you believe it? That any massage what she books, it's 90 minutes. The guest, she just give it so genuinely, like she's so surprised. Why? The difference is not big. So just take 90 minutes.
Definitely, it's all about the selling skills as well. It's not all about to be friendly, but they need to have also this selling skills.
And you need to feel the person. You need to feel the person how to give it. And I have another guy. He got as a training. He never even understood. He never knew what does it mean hot stone massage. But he was selling hot stone massage, and he didn't have a clue how it feels. So I said, okay. Let's go like 20 minutes. She will just let you try the feeling of hot stones. After that, it was his favorite massage. 1 or 2 times per day, he was selling hot stones massage.
So it's all about, it's all about, if you feel and if you test, you will definitely recommend it, and you will definitely emphasize, try to book this. So that's, I always believe that if you would like to sell something, you need test first, you say.
Exactly.
Even they as well.
And you have these sparkles in your eyes when you explain. Yes, they know that you know what you're talking about.
I agree. So I have another question. So I see that Aida is here as well. Hi, Aida. So, she's asking about, thank you for great presentation following the first question. is it mandatory to have massage who has medical education, massagist who has a medical education, and a massager who is doing the massage to have their medical education? Is it mandatory?
It depends on the country. Back in my country, it's mandatory. If we're talking about Middle East, not really, because if we're talking about Asian countries where they have their certification, it's part of certification, the physiology and everything. But back in my country, we need, you cannot do massage if you don't have the medical certificate. Just to study in the spa school or spa university or something like this, it's not enough. You need to be a kind of doctor. But if we're talking about spa certification, massage certification, they study this part of medical part, of what you can do, what you cannot do, how to do it, and the muscles and everything. But I think, like, in the cultures, if we are talking about the Asian part, I think they have this massage in their blood.
Yeah.
Like they were born and they can do perfect massage.
Okay.
I don't know why it's like this, but it's really, you can feel, like, they just feel muscles. They just feel these points, pressure points. It's very naturally for them.
So so you have the preference of choosing the massager, let's say, as per the nationality, I guess. You choose, for example, Filipino,
No.
I don't know, yani, or Thai lady.
No, to be honest, no. Me personally, no, because I'm choosing hands, and it can be very good. I don't know, French massager, right?
Yes.
Like European, or it can be not really good. The Thai, someone from Thailand, they can do too harmful, or they can, I don't know, they can break you. They will not kill you. You will not get any trauma, but you will not feel comfortable. It's also about the professionalism and understanding guest needs. Sometimes the guest, they just want to sleep and that's it, right? But you will have the Thai massage therapist who wants you to be healthy, and she will crack you, but you don't want it, right? And you will not be happy at the end of the day. Maybe she thinks that she helped you, but you're not, because it was painful for you.
Yeah, I agree. Another question, this is the last. I just wanted to understand, as we are in the Middle East, can you tell me specific, let's say, buying behavior or experiences that the Middle East people are preferring compared to what you have seen in other parts of the world? What you can say about, let's say, Middle East people preferring more rather than other, let's say, massage or treatments that you have sold more, let's say?
Yeah, there are some. If you're talking, let's talk about massage.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but people, they like hot stone. If we go specific, the thing is, like, for example, I doubt she knows. In our countries, there's, like, for ladies, this type of anti-cellulite massage or lymph drainage massage, which removes extra water, and it's painful. It's really painful. In the Middle East, they don't like it. They will do one treatment and they will say, it's painful, I don't want, I'm fine. Or if it will be deep tissue massage, like sports massage, mostly it will be like from 10, maybe 2, 3, they will say, yeah.
Hot is the top seller.
Yeah, hot stones, because everything what is super relaxing. If it's a relaxing hot stones, it's the very mild aroma massage without, like, you can just put, like, some pressure points, but do not go extra. Not help. I call it not helpful massage for your body. It's helpful for your mind, but not for your body. So sometimes you need to balance, but people, they don't like when it's strong, when it's painful. I'm not telling all, but mostly.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Okay, I guess we don't have any other questions so far. So, Hanna, it was
I have one more question.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Yes, please.
Again, I think this will be very useful information for our students who's watching to us. My question will be followed. What will be the steps for those who are starting their career or want to be working in the recreation and spa facility? What kind of skills and capabilities do they need in order to join? A little bit about this. Thank you.
Yeah. So first of all, you have to have this lifestyle. you have to be into healthy lifestyle, into mindfulness, into positivity, into balance and peace. This is the basic, as I said, that's the point. That's the first thing what I'm looking for in the person when I will hire the person to work in the spa or recreation. As a steps, it can be different. If, let's say, if it's a university students, for sure they want to become I don't know, managers, directors, and more. So if we go from the reception perspective, if you start as a receptionist, I must say receptionist in recreation and receptionist at front office, it's completely different. It's totally two different career paths and two different people have to work there. If reception at the front office, you have to be sharp, quick, fast, no extra words. You do it quickly because the person needs to leave back to room and have rest. If it's a reception at the recreation or spa, they want to talk to you, they want to ask some questions, they need some relaxation, brain relaxation, they need a psychologist who can just give them extra information, extra care, extra kindness. So if you're talking about the receptionist, you can start from the receptionist at the spa, let's say. Like what happened with me, I wanted to go on front office, but they said there's no positions on the front office. We have position in the spa. I'm like, okay, spa. I didn't know even what is this. I was like, okay. And then after 2 months, I was so happy that I didn't go to front office because they were always stressed and they were like, you have to have this mindset. You have to be like, as I said, finance. You have to be super sharp. And for us, we can be creative. So if you're talking about receptionist, you need to be into sports. The best way to grow, I would suggest to go at the side part. Let's say if you're doing reception in the hotel, in the spa, you go and you do study about the massages or facials, or you go to fitness, you can do the personal training course or how to do the classes or yoga, or I don't know, you can, if you like to swim, you can also combine it with the swimming classes. So then you will be multitasking and then you can understand better the business. And you can do also, of course, extra money. It's easy to study and to find, to learn something new while you're already in this industry. So, and to become, let's say, the manager or director, you need to have a backup. You cannot just go like straight reception or reservation. You need to go other directions. You need to know something.
It's good that Nijat opened the question about students. Last question I'm asking because of the students. So why, Hanna, one student or the alumni of any university should choose the path of the spa? Why he or she needs to be in the spa and the recreation? What's the one thing that you can say that this is the perfect place to start your career?
You know, it's the work for it's work for pleasure. It's just like all hospitality positions, they're like for, like, you can have fun, let's say. Yeah, it's hospitality, we're dealing with people, right? But the recreation and spa, it's like you just come in. Imagine every day you go to work and you're going to spa. So basically you're into spa every day, even though it's your work, but still you're in spa. You have the music, you have the ambience, you have happy people. And for me, I'm extremely grateful that I didn't choose front office. And the God just sent me to recreation and spa because it's completely different environment. You're still in hospitality, you're still in operation. As I said, like we're still selling rooms, we're still booking dinners in restaurants because we're trying to sell all other outlets. Yes. And for us, much easier. For your information, the key point also the reception, because as I said, today I just sold to our member room because I said, why you need to become a member? You're a member already, you have pool, just get a room with a good price and stay all together combined and don't use your membership days. Yeah, so you just go all other direction, you're still helpful, but at the same time, you combine work with pleasure.
Yeah,
it's really... Yeah, environment. And everyone who is coming from the hotel to, let's say, our floor, they're like, oh, it's so nice here. It's so chilled. You have atmosphere, so chilled. It's true.
Yes, I agree. Perfect. Do you have any comments, Anna? I guess that's it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for coming, and it was very pleasure to see you here with all your positivities and energy that you bring today's webinar. As we have the pandemic, we need the people thinking like you, selling their spa and the recreation during this pandemic period as with much positivity as like you. Thank you very much. So we will have the next webinar to all our audience. Our next webinar will be on the Friday next week. We will share first of all the posters. So basically we will share also the recording of this presentation of this webinar. If you didn't subscribe to our channels, please do so. It will be very much interesting in upcoming weeks. Thank you very much for everyone for participating, and see you on the next week our webinar. Thank you very much. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 Bye.